What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Black Sails Season 4, Episode 1. We have made it to the final season of Black Sails, which is such a horrible and sad thing because this show is incredible. But real quick, some news. If you didn't catch the update video that I posted the other day, kind of going through everything that's happening for the rest of the year, Black Sails is going to be back to one episode a week. I know. It's just one of those things where we actually kind of prefer watching this once a week because of how much stuff there is to digest from this show. Love watching it all day, every day.
Oh my god.
But I
would binge it if I could.
I personally feel like watching a show like this once a week for us serves it better because it allows us to kind of let things digest. I could watch the episode and see things and, digest things a little bit better. But
and this is it. So you gotta savor every
Don't
bite.
want it to go. But we did add another show, which is kind of the main reason why. But here we go. Season 4. That finale for Season 3 was absolutely insane. That was so good. And just this idea of what Long John Silver is becoming.
Yeah.
I just cannot wait to see how this plays out. Because Billy and company, Billy's got a really good plan. And it's kind of interesting why, we all know why he didn't want to use Flint. Because he's kind of tired of Flint. He's ready for the whole Flint thing to go away.
But, Flint is already a person, of...
Yeah.
I don't know.
They already know and fear him. So by creating this new person, it's almost like a William Wallace situation where by the time he shows up, people will be like, Long John Silver was 7 feet tall. It's like, well, no, he's not. But it's going to be like one of those things where the legacy and this mystery is just going to build. And I'm getting chills talking about it. The end of that episode where we had that round table of just all the leaders. Dude, that is a really dangerous group of folks to get together because they are smart. They're all very unique in the way they approach things, and I wouldn't want to get in there. I don't care what kind of military or anything that I had. I would not want to get in their way because holy shit, it's just going to be so amazing. And the whole successor plan that Silver was having with Maddie, that conversation where it was obvious for Maddie taking over for her mother, but at the same time, it's very much Silver taking over for Flint. They had a really, really interesting conversation.
I loved that one.
And I loved the way they weaved that conversation through the finale. Just the way this show tells its story, so many different unique ways, just highlighting some of the stuff right off the top of my head, using the one daughter's narration, kind of going through the whole episode, just flashbacks of Flint, from his days as James McGraw was just spectacular. Just even early in Season 3 where we were having the flashbacks and the visions of him with Miranda. It was just the way this show continues to give you unique ways of the storytelling is just so good. And there's just so much, everything means something in this show.
It does.
And I did go on a long rant on the recent podcast about why this is the most overrated show that we've ever seen. Go check it out. Underrated.
Oh my god.
Underrated.
How dare you, first off.
Not overrated.
Underrated.
This is easily one of my favorite shows of all time. It is highly underrated. And I spent a really good portion of the podcast talking about that. There should be links to the podcast down below if you were interested in hearing that. But I cannot wait to see where this is going. Just the fact that Flint was like, you tell your governor, you tell him we're coming. It's dude,
I'm coming. You tell him I'm coming.
Chills,
bitch,
all day.
I'm coming.
It's just I just can't. I've got so many great things to say about it. Woodes Rogers has obviously proven himself to be a really strong, really smart, very capable. The dude looked to be like he was improving. I don't know if anyone else from his crew has improved and gotten better. I got the impression they all died from the illness that they were getting. But it's one of those things where I don't care. You've got Flint and company with that kind of motivation, and now we've got all the confirmation that Vane is dead, and just the way even Jack was talking about it, he's like, we know who is responsible for this, and Eleanor Guthrie's going to pay for it. And
you're gonna die, bitch.
Just the fact that like Teach is back and he's got that like that look in his eye. And he's just got his eye on the prize. It's like, you fucked with Vane, you fucked with me. This shit is over for you.
I loved Teach and Jack on the ship, like, you know, cannons blazing.
Yeah. Just the way Teach basically was like, I don't know why anyone has ever put their faith in you. And then watching a Jack plan play out and just watching Jack be like, see? Like, come on, give me some credit. I'm smart. Like, Jack is so smart, and that's his strength. His strength isn't fighting. His strength isn't really many other things besides his brains and his approach and his tactics and being able to, like, quickly maneuver on the spot with decisions. He is so good, and he's, like, the perfect complement to some of these folks who are all about, like, the brute and all about the fighting. But, like, we said it, like, that round table has, like, the perfect combination of people that I would just be horrified, the fact that they're all united, working together against a single cause. You don't know who you're fucking with. And I think Woodes Rogers and his little military crew have realized that, because phase 1 of this war goes to Team Flint because they kicked their butt. Hornigold is dead.
Dude.
And that was just the way Flint was just standing over his body as his, like, as they say, as the lights went out. It was the last thing that this dude saw on his way out. And it's just, I mean, that's horrifying. That is just such an insane thing. And I just can't wait to see where this war goes, where this battle goes. How does Woodes Rogers and company, like, how do they counter everything? How do they adjust to what they're dealing with? This is so good. And I gotta give shout outs to Anne, too. Because the way her and that little crew, like, infiltrated that ship and took it over and then, like, turned the guns on the main ship and blew that shit up and forced the retreat. Like, dude, like, I'm legitimately getting chills talking about all this stuff. This show is just epic. I just can't wait to see how they, like, it's really sad. But it also feels like a really positive thing that it's 4 seasons. Because one of the things I kind of touched on in the podcast was the idea that I feel like this show knows exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's not some like 30 episode show with 1,000 episodes. It knew exactly what story it's telling, and we're on the road to the finale of this show, which is, again, very sad because I love it so much.
Word.
Love it so much. Any other thoughts before we jump into season 4?
I posted a specific shirt on our Instagram, links down below. Give me your opinions on whether you think YouTube would demonetize the video specifically because of the shirt.
Fuck you, Jack.
Hey, don't give it away. I want them to go see the Instagram post. Go look and leave me a comment, please.
You ready to jump into season 4?
Yes.
Let's go.
And the Lord said unto Rebekah, 2 nations are in thy womb. Two peoples within you who shall be divided.
What the hell?
What is happening?
One shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger.
Oh my god.
Dude, that would be so horrifying. Should just be
Closest
sinking.
2 things can get to being the same one. And what's the first thing they do to each other? Fight over who gets to be the first one to see the light of day. And here I sit at the head of an army of men, each of whom, present company included, has probably at some point considered killing the man he now fights alongside. Each of whom, present company included, has certainly considered killing me.
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't considered killing you in months.
I love the fact that present company included. I love that. I love his speeches.
We're so close. So very close. If we can just hold this alliance together just a little longer, if we can just will it forward just a little more.
And nothing will ever be the same for anyone ever again. You and I have willed our man through unthinkable things to get this far. Why not one more? To call Nassau home again.
Love that.
You still don't trust him, do you?
I understand why you do.
I don't believe that's what I asked.
I don't believe you want me to answer what you've asked.
We are in sight of the end of this journey. And he's still worried this alliance all falls apart before we get there. Please don't give him any more reason to indulge that feeling.
I love the look on her face. She's like,
So they're planning on landing at Nassau today. what is that gonna look like?
One of us should probably say something.
About what?
The moment. Remind the men in whose name this fight is to be fought.
You think they've forgotten?
No. But we are emotional beings, after all, and rhetoric is the fuel that feeds the fire. For 10,000 years, a man anticipating conquest has stood before his army.
Do it.
He's like, just shut up and just do it. You yourself.
Alright, your moment, Jack. Let's hear it.
All of us have given some part of ourselves to reach this moment. Today, we reclaim what is ours. We seek retribution for what was taken from us. Today, there will be vengeance for the death of Charles Vane.
Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Jack.
What is it? The governor's sloops aren't moving. Well, what would you have them doing? Outgunned as they are, maybe nothing, maybe something.
What the hell does that mean?
Get word.
No guns.
It's just as Billy said.
Something is up.
What the fuck is the Defiant doing? Why is she cutting across our back?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Did they sink the boat on purpose? Oh shit.
Holy shit. Is that their, like, a form of, like, defense?
I don't know.
Can we get free?
Oh shit.
No.
Now they're like sitting ducks just floating on
And
a
they can't
pond.
do anything.
Your orders.
Open fire.
Wow, he looks just fine.
No, I mean, it still kind of looks shitty.
Take cover!
Oh shit, dude.
This is some bullshit. Oh my god, I hate it.
I don't know if those sunk ships are intentional or not, but they
I'm pretty
are working as
They
a
have to be.
perfect plan.
They have to be intentional. They just have to. They just have to.
Signal the sloops to engage.
Shit. Damn you, Woods Rogers, with that good plan.
If we don't get these men off the ship, they're dead.
We don't find a way to harass those guns, everyone's dead.
Reset the topsails and togallants! Now! Hey, touch him! Ready those guns!
Cut them.
Dude, they're getting fucked up. It's like you gotta find a way to move.
Reload with chain shot to target their canvas.
Reload with chain shot!
Oh no, the chain shots.
Oh my god, no, dude. This is so fucked.
Ah.
You're gonna die, bitch! Oh my god. I want Flint to kill Woods Rogers. Please. Yeah, sons of bitches!
Shit.
Dick! Oh my god. This is so nerve-wracking.
What are you doing?
I'll be the last one.
Get on the ladder!
It's all right. Go.
Oh my god, this is so insane.
Some of the guys are like caught up in all of the. Oh my god. How the fuck does he climb down this shit?
Oh shit.
Was it him in the water? Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Please somebody go get him. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is awful. Fuck.
Yeah, what I was saying at the beginning in the intro, they are well prepared.
Oh, God.
This dude ain't dying like that. Oh, shit.
Where's...
Please have someone retrieve my wife.
Wait, your wife, or...
Mrs. Rogers, the governor requests your presence.
Oh, they're fucking married now? What happened to his wife?
What the fuck?
This is some bullshit.
This whole situation is very kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
I heard the same.
He better fucking be on it.
I'm told they saw an injured man pulled aboard from out of the water, almost drowned.
I heard the same.
You can't tell me she doesn't care for him.
Oh my God, she cares so deeply.
I have well over 200 men unaccounted for. Those who remain, it will be very hard to explain to them why. With all I have to tend to, I choose to stand here, hanging on to the fate of just one of them. I know that you and he had been working closely together of late. Become friends, even. He is my friend too.
No.
Is he trying to be comforting? Or is he just talking too damn much?
I think he's doing his best to be comforting. Oh shit, it's not good.
No, this is fucked.
There's no way he's gone.
They obstructed the harbor.
I know.
2 ships they sunk. Must have taken them days to arrange.
I know.
Then why the fuck didn't you warn us?
I did warn you! There are 3 ships, not 2. He bought them cheap out of a backhoe. He scuttled them 6 days ago.
Dang.
The moment I learned of it, I sent word to Mr. Featherstone. He was supposed to send word to you not to enter the harbor.
Mr. Featherstone has fucked us all.
Yes, I know that too.
Billy's got a beard now.
I know, and long hair.
Is this all that's left?
Teach and the Revenge are unaccounted for. We saw them sailing north, away from the harbor under pursuit. The rest are presumed dead or captured.
And Silver? Which is he?
Fuck.
He better not. I can't.
There'll be debts to repay after today, and there'll be plenty of time to do it. But right now, we need to get off the sand.
Basically, you're gonna fucking pay for this?
Where are you? We sail for Nassau soon. There
Oh,
are many
they
other places I
did.
could be in this moment to prepare. I choose to be here. Where have you just chosen to go?
We received word today from Nassau that Billy's resistance movement has proclaimed its fealty to a pirate king, a man who would one day return to Nassau from his exile, expel the English, and punish those who betrayed the cause.
You left my bed for that.
Now, the pirate king's name is Long John Silver.
Who is Long John Silver?
Oh, that's a very good question. I assume he saw value in the tall tales told about me after that night in the tavern. Saw mystery in it, perhaps. Used my name upon which
Does
to
everybody
build
have
his story.
six-pack abs? What's happening?
To elevate one of us over the other, even as a fiction, seems to me to be tempting fate in a most dangerous way.
So he probably didn't tell Flint about it then.
And it upsets you because you believe he is your friend.
Yes, it upsets me. And I don't like him conscripting me into his cause without me even having a say. I'm sorry. Because I believe he's my friend. Are you questioning whether I'm qualified to have an opinion on that subject?
Did you not once tell me of your worry about the fate of those whom Captain Flint has called friends before you?
A lot has changed since then.
But what has not changed is that when a man first needs you and thereafter calls you a friend, a little suspicion is a healthy thing.
That'd make a lot more sense if I didn't need him just as badly as he needs me.
I don't believe you do. I don't believe you need him to be the man you are.
Gotta love that Maddie.
I think you would be a very good king If I were a no-good pirate, I would follow you wherever you led.
Aw, Maddie.
Yeah, she's so awesome. And it's way more than friendship with these two.
Yeah, and he just fell in love. When you say stuff like that, girlfriend.
I felt that a long time ago. Like,
you could feel the tension. The good tension.
You don't kill a character like John Silver off screen like that.
Or do you?
No.
I don't fucking know. This is ridiculous.
Absolutely no way in hell.
She's crying.
The show is way better than that.
Come on.
He wants this fight. Let him have it. Prepare to be boarded!
That doesn't sound good at all.
Ooh, he's pissed. He's real pissed. In the neck! Ow!
This isn't Jack's strong suit!
Ow! Ah! No! No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, shit. Can we not let it get this close again? Please.
Be careful what you ask for, I guess.
You are part of Flint's inner circle. If you have information about Captain Flint's contingency plans, it may argue in favor of leniency.
Go fuck yourself.
I was there that day, in the forest. I saw what your people did to my men. The children of the camp were encouraged to remove the ears from men I called friends.
Oh, damn.
Bitch.
Hold him.
Oh, no. You're not. You're not. Oh, my God. You're not. You're not. You're not. Ah! No. 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 Ah! Ah, God! Ah! Shit! Ah! No! No!
I doubt they'll turn on their own kind, my lord. Isn't that sort of a war anymore?
Oh, God.
Damn, that kind of hurts a little bit. We've seen an ear chopped off before, though.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Ugh.
The lines are settled now. He controls the town, but little else. My people have free reign over most of the rest of the island. Your people.
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
You looked into my mother's eyes and you said a great war lay ahead of us. One in which pirates and slaves would stand together and strike a blow that might shake the very foundation of the British Empire. Now our ships are gone. Our army is fractured, battered, and beaten. And the only man among you I trusted is dead.
He's not fucking dead. No!
He can't be dead. I don't accept that.
Even with your men here, we don't have sufficient numbers to move on Nassau directly and be a short victory. If we could dramatically increase those numbers.
Increase them how?
The Underhill Plantation is the largest and richest of the interior estates, and it's home to well over 200 slaves. And if we could convince even half of those slaves to join our fight, we might then actually be in a position to take back Nassau.
All you're suggesting, we don't have time for that.
The next blow struck may be a decisive one, and we have to be the one to strike it.
Stop.
Oof. That's big.
I prepared these men to follow Long John Silver upon his return. Now, if you assume that in his absence that role now reverts to you, then you assume wrong. See, my men know your name, but you weren't the one who recruited them into this. You aren't the one who has lived with them and drank with them and bled with them. So in the absence of Long John Silver, the men will look to me, not you.
I mean, he's not.
I have become so easily set aside.
Do we need you here? No.
Damn, Billy.
I mean...
Somewhere on an island a few days' journey from here is a chest filled with treasure, buried in a secret place. And of the 3 men who know of that place, I may be the last one alive after today.
Are you threatening to withhold the location of the chest solely so you can maintain your own status here?
There is an unthinkable victory within our reach, and I will see this through by whatever means I have at my disposal. This seems like the act of a small man to you. Were he here, I am sure, Mr. Silver. Think what you like. My word will govern.
Holy shit, dude.
3 men know the resting place of the chest, and 1 woman. He told it to me before we left home. There will be no pirate king here. Of that much, I am certain.
Dude, this is getting fucking dicey. Shit.
Okay, we're in the water. Oh, God.
I didn't even piece it together that was him at the beginning.
Me neither. I thought it was 2 boots. Dude, you can hold your breath for a long time. Oh.
Dude, the heartbeat is so intense.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
He couldn't just come up to the regular surface. He had to find a different surface.
Oh, damn. Dude. This is so intense.
When I was in that carriage with the governor, I had a chance to end it all. I had my hands around his neck. Had I done more in that moment?
Charles will still be here.
The idea that he might be looking down on me in this moment and find me not doing everything in my power to see his death answered for, that is something I'm willing to put my life at risk over. I'm seeing his eyes. Charles Vane stood by us when no one else would. Charles Vane risked his life for us. Charles Vane.
Oh, fuck Charles Vane.
Slow down. Oh, slow down.
Damn.
He's dead. No, I can't see what fucking sense it makes to keep trying to make him happy. And all it's actually going to lead to is you joining him.
If it had been me strung up in that square, you'd feel the same way.
I came here because we all agreed we had a chance to take Nassau back. Have a place of our own. I ain't here to prove anything. I ain't here to figure out who I am. And I sure as shit ain't here to pretend a dead man might think better of me for. Set a course for Nassau to send a message when we return that this can all end if the governor turns over the one thing he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, would Rogers do that?
When I made the choice to see the sentence carried out, I did not know what the consequences would be.
When I informed Sarah of my intent to formally end our marriage, I did not know what the consequences would be. Her reaction was more significant than I'd anticipated. Her family intervened with a few of my larger creditors.
Oh, shit.
Persuaded them to accelerate my timetables for repayment. If those creditors call the loans, it will force the others to follow suit.
Oh, bitch. She went after your money.
England is at war. There is no money from them to support our efforts here, so I have had to assume substantial private debts to do so. Debts which grow by the day. As it would seem, the only thing more costly than our defeats are our victories. Debts which will require the swift return of commerce here if they are ever to be repaid. Commerce whose return at the moment seems so very far away. I do not regret what I did, no matter the consequences.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
And I didn't want you to have any reason to think that I did.
Did he get that message from Teach yet, you think?
I don't know. Unless this is fake. It doesn't feel fake.
Is it now John Silver's turn to rise from the dead? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping that was a friendly light, but it's not.
It ain't friendly.
Long John Silver. Welcome home.
What? And sir, who are you? What the hell?
He was just killing folks on the beach, was he not?
Maybe he was just putting them out of their misery.
Oh, but also thank you. But
what a start.
That seemed like a long ass episode.
There was a lot of kind of building blocks put into place for this season, I feel like.
Yes.
A lot of people making their intentions obvious. A lot of people kind of positioning themselves into, positions of power or trying to be in positions of power. Like Eleanor has been essentially downgraded to just being part of the wives and women and
that's the role that she's contorting herself into.
But it's because that's where he wants her, because the men in the street were responding better to her that way.
Yeah, which
she doesn't want that.
No, but
you can tell she doesn't want that spot.
But also, go fuck yourself, Eleanor.
Yeah.
God, you suck. I hate you, bitch.
And just watching the whole interaction between Billy and Flint and that positioning, and obviously Jack trying to position himself. There's a lot of people trying to position themselves into certain spots just to try to kind of prepare for what is coming. And it just feels like whatever is coming, it's going to be intense. And I think it's going to be a really powerful moment when Long John Silver shows up, risen from the dead, just like Flint did.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a situation where Billy's created this. He doesn't want Flint to be the person in charge. If Silver's not there, he wants to be the one in charge because he's the one who's been in the weeds, fighting, bleeding, and sweating, and working with the men. But when John Silver shows up, how is Flint going to take to that?
I don't know. But no one knows he's alive.
Right, except that dude, who I did not recognize. But it's one of those things where, and they were kind of hinting at it, like the whole alliance splintering and all this, it's going to become a situation of power at some point. And even Maddie's like, obviously because she thinks John Silver's dead, that there will be no Pirate King. And yeah, I just think this is so fascinating. I feel like the foundation for this season has been laid down. I think it's really nice. I think it's going to be super interesting. I think it's going to be really emotional. And the fact that Anne just basically just stopped worrying about Vane with Jack.
I mean, I get it.
And you're never going to impress Teach.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not going to happen. But the fact that Teach has sent a message to the governor, he's like, hey, Woods Rogers, you give me Eleanor, and this is over.
What do you think he's going to do? After that whole conversation that Woods just had with Eleanor, like, none of it means anything because it's all about you, girl.
I keep underestimating Woods Rogers, I feel like. I continue to kind of misread him. I continue to maybe misinterpret his actions and his thoughts. Because when Eleanor took out Vane, I thought he was going to be upset that she made that decision, and it was the complete opposite.
Right. He's happy about it.
I did not expect him to be up and thriving and leading the way he is currently with how sick he was, based off of how it kind of affected everyone else.
But everyone else is in like a one-room building. He has his own bed.
He's got a little bit more care.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he's presented with this information after what he said, essentially about no money, the debt, and the fact that his timetable has been moved up. I wonder if he does something extreme, like hand over Eleanor. Like, with the way that things have been positioned, does he need her advice and guidance at this point?
I don't know.
Or is that whole situation now kind of behind him to where he's in a comfortable position of leading and dictating how things are going to be run? I feel like her knowledge of Nassau and still the folks that are still alive on the pirate side could still benefit him a lot.
I don't know what else she can add to what they have currently going on.
Exactly. That's kind of my thought, is what else can she offer in terms of helping win this fight.
That she
Besides,
hasn't already given him.
right, besides being handed over to end the fight.
Do you think he doesn't? What if?
Again, I've been kind of wrong about him this whole time.
What if he does this and then goes back with the ex-wife because of all the money situations?
I mean, I would imagine part of the deal that Teach would make would have to deal with the cash as well. It's like...
No. Because his ex-wife went and told all of Woodes Rogers' creditors, this fucker owes you money. You need to start collecting it now because he doesn't have shit.
But this is all still about the cash that's hidden.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, maybe he goes back with his ex-wife. He's like, fuck Eleanor. I'm going to go back with my ex-wife and get that money.
I don't know how that would work. But regardless of all of the situation and what ends up ultimately happening, like, I've just been wrong about Woodes Rogers this whole time. I don't know if he makes a decision to go back to his wife to clear those debts. I don't know if he hands over Eleanor in a situation where he feels like he could end the war. I don't know if the whole situation with the cash is still the major point behind all this, because Spain was supposed to be coming and burning Nassau down if they didn't get this. There's just so much at stake with this whole situation. I honestly have been wrong about him so much. I don't know the direction that it's going. I feel like he would hand over Eleanor. I feel like if it made sense for him to go back to his wife to clear all that shit that he's dealing with, I think that makes sense. But again, this whole public display that he's dealing with now...
That feels like more of the point now. When it comes to Woodes Rogers, does he even care about the chest anymore? Or is it just about killing pirates?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to make sense to matter to him, because the cash is ultimately what could be the full demise of everything that he's trying to work on. But, I mean, at the same time, like, they made a point to mention the cash because Flint was using that against Billy. And then Billy's like, wait, are you saying you're going to withhold if we don't put you in charge?
Right.
And then Maddie's like, hey, bitches, I know where it is too. So... yeah, that doesn't exactly play into your hands.
Well, that's because all the pirates are expecting that they're going to get that. So, I mean, I hope they do.
Yeah, that whole situation with Woodes Rogers, it's been a really hard thing to read. I've underestimated him every step of the way. I don't know what his end game is. I don't know how much he cares for Eleanor, even though in the finale, or was it the finale, or whenever she revealed the plan about hanging Vane and the support that he provided to that plan, and then making her his wife, leaving his wife, which ended up being a huge backfire. Like, I'm struggling reading his actions and if he really does care, or if he's just doing what he thinks is best for kind of his ultimate plan to build Nassau to what it is. Maybe. And giving up Eleanor feels like, if he has a chance with what he said, the chance to end it, I think he gives her up. I don't know. That's just me. But again, I was expecting these pirates to come in and kick an ass. But again, Woodes Rogers had an incredible plan. He bought a bunch of cheap ass ships, sunk them in the bay, made it impossible to engage. And now they have how many? 112? Is that what is the number?
121.
121. Pirates in custody, where they got to go through a process, and they're not just going to... Like, he kind of threw some shade there. He's like, if it was 121 of our men, it'd be brutal. But we're going to put them through we do a due process. It's going to take a lot of time. This whole situation just seems super interesting. And again, he continues to be a person that's very difficult to read.
Right.
And even give credit to, despite he deserves some credit. He's doing a really good job. So, I don't know. But this whole potential, like, civil unrest happening with Flint and the crew, I feel like it's going to be dangerous.
Sad. Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to see how everyone reacts when John Silver shows up. Is that going to be like the beginning of the true movement? Is that what's going to ultimately push people to want to start this fight and engage? Because Flint's like, we got to do it now. And Billy's like, we don't have enough men. We need to go get some more. And so it's going to be interesting to see who kind of splits that vote and ultimately what decision they end up making. Do they go risk it right now to get that final blow that he thinks this war's in balance? Billy's not as concerned about it. It's going to be interesting to see what their next steps are. Do they push for the attack, or do they wait to try to recruit more men?
I think they should wait, but then also you can't wait. You get both.
I mean, both of their points were very strong. And it's one of those things where if Woodes Rogers' crew is really that like vulnerable right now, you got to take it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them to rebuild and then attack your vulnerability.
Right.
So, but at the same time, if you don't have the proper amount of men to accomplish that kind of attack, then you're just wiping yourself out and you're giving them the upper hand and the war's over.
Exactly.
So, fascinating start. Really good shit. I love this show. I can't wait to see how this kind of wraps up and how this whole kind of there's so many conflicts at play right now within like self-conflict and group conflict and enemies and all this stuff. I just
spit in your eye.
I just can't wait to see where it goes. So, any other thoughts? No. All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below and we will see you guys later for the next one. Bye.